Hi, it's Mike back once again with tip number 74 from our top 100 tips, tools, and life lessons from the Insight One Awakening Heart Seminar. This tip is going to focus on the relationship between taking action or being in action and listening and really noticing if that action is effectively moving you towards the result that you're wanting to create. A little bit later, we'll explore more deeply, getting clear about what are those results you want to create, because many of us miscreate. We create results in our life, but they're not really the results we're wanting to have. We'll explore that a little bit later. This tip is really about being willing to be in action and then notice the feedback that we're getting to determine whether we're moving towards that result in a way that feels effective. Oftentimes, we have a tendency to hold back, to not be in an action until we feel like we know whether we're headed in the right direction or not. And one of the keys here is to recognize that oftentimes we need to take a step, even if we're not sure if that's the right step, even if we're not sure if we're headed in the right direction, but take some step and then pause and notice. Don't just go running off the end of a cliff, but take a step and notice, take an action and notice, and begin to tune into kind of recognizing the feedback that the universe is always giving us. I think that there's this relationship between action and listening, whether it's actually with our ears or sensing with our body or something that shows up in our life, is quite critical in terms of us manifesting and creating more of what we want in our life. And so here's my invitation. Think of something that you feel like you want more of in your life. And even if you're not sure what the next step is, just do something, move into some action related to that goal or that outcome. But then pause and see if you notice anything. Notice anything in your body, kind of anything that's showing up for you in terms of feedback that might let you know whether you're on course or not. A great place to experiment, a great place to try on some of the tools that we work with in Insight. Thank you again for listening. Check out what's happening at Insight Boston at insightboston.org, what's happening globally at insightseminars.org, and certainly check out what's happening in your local Insight community. Have a great day.